I got this journal here for two things: gratitude and parking my thoughts. Because me, myself, I was an overthinker and I had to park my thoughts in a place where you could do that. Now, here, you guys can see, if you guys can see it, this is, first of all, gratitude. I listed out the dates here. Every night before I would go to sleep, I would actually take 5-minute timer on my phone here, and I would essentially, oh, my pen fell. I would essentially gratitude journal until I finished the entire page. And what this made me do is, one, I just developed a new habit, so I would do this every single night. And second, I expanded upon gratitude journaling, which I made a few videos on before. And here, I can actually expand not just on gratitude, but journaling itself. It's something that most people just don't do, and it's something that really needs to be brought into 2026 because this is an underrated skill. Now, we can do this together. First of all, you should really get a dedicated journal because this is underrated. If you get like a normal notebook, it's like this, it's just not gonna sit as well. This has a date, this has notes, this has it all ready for you, whereas this, it's not really detailed for journaling. It's more like a school notebook or something. You want something that resembles you, but treat it with quality and care. Second, once you do this, I want you to put the date, obviously. Right now, for me, it's the 17th of 2026. In February, they're 2/17/2026. But the time, it's 1:34 p.m. In 30 minutes, I have to go to see someone for pizza. So I'm on a little bit of a time crunch for this video. 1:35 p.m. and I'll put journaling right over here. You guys can see it. Now, journaling is extremely powerful because you can process emotional events that you had. Maybe it's trauma, maybe it's extremely intensive events, maybe a car crash. Something doesn't have to be negative, it can be positive, like tears of joy. Typically journal about here and then when I have those types of moments, or you can just journal about normal stuff that happens into your day-to-day life. Now, most of you guys really do have to do this because there are some events in your life where you didn't really process them and it comes to haunt you every single day years later. It can be really bad things, it can be really good things. Depends on how you see it. Now, you need to process those events. For example, I made the really dumb mistake of having my phone while I was paragliding in India. When you paraglide, the phone's gonna fall out of your pocket. I didn't even know this was in my pocket in the first place. I had it in my pocket, and in short, it fell out of the sky and it broke. And I couldn't get another phone for another month because the supply in India was so bad that I could not get another phone. And I remained phoneless for over a month, which actually I see as kind of a good thing, getting detached from it, but it messed up a lot of things like logistics, texting people, ordering stuff. It was a whole bunch of mess, and I attribute that to be one moment that I need to process in my journal book. So I'm gonna write, well, what happened? I got on that on that glider, whatever it's called. I intentionally put my phone in my pocket, and I didn't even know that I did that. Now, keep note, you don't actually have to just like write. You can also do many other things. Like you can draw. You can draw this. Now, this is a really bad drawing on this glider. I'm here, and I have my phone in my pocket, and I'm about to fall. That's exactly what happened. You can do it through images, text, it really doesn't matter. You can even put sticky notes in this. You can put anything. If it's online, you can even put, I don't know, audio recordings, stuff from that day. You can do as much as you can. Make it as much as possible to the extent where you can bond with that memory. You can come back to that memory, and you can relive that memory. And you can finally process the events that you couldn't process before in that moment. As I'm going through this paraglider, as I'm descending in some Indian city, it's probably, I forgot the name of it, but it's in northern India. As I'm descending, right, my phone, it falls out of the air right over here, falls out. You can write this in text and image, as I said, but that is the base of it. That is how you basically journal and how you can recollect those events in your memory. Now, this actually does a lot of powerful things if you do it every single day. If you just do it one time, it just won't do anything. Like, seriously, if I did these gratitude journal things, none of them really hit until 2 weeks later, when I had to write about new things that I was grateful for. I can't keep writing the same things I was grateful for. For example, I'm grateful to be alive. I'm grateful to have the ability to drink water. That's very basic things. Over the next course of days, you're going to be bored of writing them. You need to be... And I forced myself in a game to create new ways on how I'm grateful for things. Because rather than saying, oh, I'm grateful for the ability to drink water, I could connect it to food. I could connect it to other ideas. I had to think of different ways. That was the game of it. I can't even do a snap. I set a timer on my phone, and you needed to create new ways each day on how to reflect on different ideas. And that's what I weaponized here. But the beauty of it is that every single day that you walk this earth, You can write about new experiences that you had or happened each day. It can reflect on them. Hopefully, it's on the same day because that's typically where like 90 to 95% of your journaling events are going to be, unless you're new to journaling. You need to be writing about new things every single day. You can't be writing the same things, or else it gets repetitive and the habit gets broken. And it's not really something that changes you. Now, here's what non negotiable is it's consistency over intensity, right? You can't do 5 pages at once and then expect yourself to be like, I don't know, like a journaling god. You gotta do it every single day. You gotta normalize a habit. That's what I did. 5 minutes a day, right before bed, that's what I did. Now, you can do like a funny moment, the ability to breathe, the ability to walk. You can do anything. That's gratitude. But for journaling specifically, like reflecting on something that was emotionally attached to you, that is something that happens every single day or has happened long months ago, long years ago, whatever shaped you, whatever impacted you the most, you need to write about that. And the beauty of it is because it is so unique to you on that specific day, and it's different each time. It's different each page. You see, this is different. Every single page. The gratitude sentences, they're different. Like, for example, the ability to breathe, the ability to eat food, etc. Because there's some people that just don't have the ability to eat food and are confined in a hospital. That's an unfortunate reality for some people. But we don't have that, so we gotta be grateful for that. That's gratitude journaling, but there are two things: gratitude journaling and actual journaling itself. And you can combine those two to create a deadly combo for how you think and how clear you are in the mind. Because if you master that, if you master your clarity, your mental clarity, you will be above most people. Now this is very, very simple, but it's powerful. And if you do the one habit that most people think is so boring and so repetitive, even when it's not, even when I told you you can do a different thing each day, these are the one of the few habits that will actually change your life and make that coin flip decision and mindset change. And I hope you guys take something very insightful from this and start taking some action. Hope you have a good one.